Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new English lesson. Please get your literature anthology book ready and let's learn and start a new lesson about tradition. So please start page 362.
Genre, realistic fiction. Essential question. What traditions do you know about? Read about a family tradition that helps a girl make friends.
All right. Let's start.
Lissy's Friends by Grace Lynn. Lissy was the new girl at school. Nobody talked to her. Nobody smiled at her. At the playground, Lissy stood on the merry-go-round by herself.
All right. Next.
Because Lissy ate lunch alone, she was finished before lunchtime was over. Since she didn't have anything else to do, Lissy took the lunch menu in front of her and began to fold it. Soon, she had made a little paper crane.
We're still looking for the theme, so we need to figure out what's the theme for the story, and this is our comprehension for this week. So pay attention to the clues.
Hello, Lissy said to the paper crane. I will call you Menu, and you will be my friend. And to her surprise, Menu opened its eyes and blinked at her. Menu looked to the right, then to the left, and fluttered up with its paper wings.
Okay.
The rest of the day, Lissy smiled a secret smile.
Next.
Did you make any friends in school today? Mommy asked when Lissy came home. Well, Lissy said, patting Menu in her pocket, I did make one friend. Good, Mommy said. I'm sure you'll make more tomorrow.
Do you think Lissy meant that she met a new friend, like a new girl or a new boy in the class, or she meant what she did with the menu? Let's find out.
And she did. The next day, Lissy made lots of friends.
So that's what Lissy called the friends, the arts or the origami that she's doing it with the paper, as they are her friends.
Her friends went with her. Everywhere. And Lissy was never alone.
So as we see, she using her imagination, she made beautiful arts, craft using paper, and she made them as an animal, and she considered these all her friends.
One day, Lissy heard a group of kids laughing as they went down the street. They stopped at one house and then another, but they didn't stop at Lissy's. Lissy, Mommy called from downstairs, why don't you go with your friends to the playground? I think they are all headed that way. Lissy looked at her paper friends. Yes, she said, let's go to the playground.
So can you predict if she's going to take in her friends, the one she made him with the paper? I think she will.
Lissy led her friends down the street and to the playground. We'll ride the merry-go-round first, she told them. Then we can all ride together. So all the paper animals crowded onto the merry-go-round, and Lissy began to push it. Round and round, Lissy pushed. She ran so hard she didn't see that her friends were having a difficult time staying on.
Okay, as we see from the illustration, that all the animals, she made him even realistic size, and she put him on a merry-go-round, and she does not know what's going to happen next.
Swoosh! The paper giraffe flew, then the paper elephant and the rabbit. A strong wind caught them and carried them up into the sky.
So from the sound swoosh and from the picture illustration will help us understand, look at the trees, look at the children clothes and the Lissy's scarves, make us understand that it was a strong wind.
When Lissy jumped on, the merry-go-round was empty. She looked up and saw her paper friends flying away. "No, come back," Lissy cried. But they couldn't. "No more friends," Lissy said, and she sat down on the merry-go-round and covered her face with her hands.
We can tell that she's upset, so we can visualize what she's been thinking, that she's not happy. She thinks that she lost her friends.
"Hey, is this yours?" a voice said. Lissy looked up. There was a girl holding a paper crane. Menu. "It's neat," the girl said. "Did you make it?" Lissy looked at the girl. She was smiling at her. Lissy nodded. "Can you show me how?" the girl asked. "I'm Paige."
That could be a start to have a real friendship. Probably.
Paige came over to Lissy's house, and Lissy showed her how to make a paper crane. Then they made a paper fox and dragonfly. They talked and laughed.
All right, so now she has a real friend, and she's teaching her how to do that craft and how to have fun together. As you can see in the background here, the rest of the kids, they just peeking from the windows and seeing that they're having fun and learning something new.
And the next day, Paige pushed Lissy on the merry-go-round with lots and lots of friends.
So we can tell that now Lissy has lots of real friends and they are really enjoying their time.
Postcard. Lissy Lynn, 58 Paper Place, Valley Fold, Massachusetts, 10000. Dear Lissy, we hope you are doing well. We are having fun traveling the world. We miss you. Love, your friends. P.S. Tell Menu hello.
Can you predict which friends sent this? Great, the origami, that paper craft that member flew away. Of course, it's all realistic fiction, so it's not real, but it has a beginning and middle and end, and that's what happened in this one. There was probably a tradition that she learned how to do this art craft, and then she considered them her friends. But when she lost them, she was happy and to meet real friends and to share this tradition and teach them how to do that craft with paper. Let's meet the author.
Meet Grace Lynn. When Grace was a child, she wanted to read books that made her feel like she belonged. So now Grace writes books that encourage kids to be proud of their culture and that help readers appreciate Asian traditions. She likes to write the stories and make the art. Author's purpose. Grace Lynn wanted to write about the tradition of making origami. Draw a picture of something that is a tradition in your family. Tell about your drawing.
So this is why we talked and learned about origami, because Grace was use this and appreciate the Asian traditions that they use this craft with paper. All right, let's see page 393.
Respond to the text. Retell. Use your own words to retell Lissy's friends. Write. Write a letter from.
All right. So retell the story. We say that Lissy, this is how you have to say in sequence. So what happened first? Lissy went to school. She was new in school, didn't have friends. And then she sat by herself. And then she started to keep herself busy by making the art craft using paper. And decided to have more and have fun. But then when she lost them and flew away because of the wind, a real friend from her school, Paige, approached her and she found one and she said, "This is yours." And then Lissy was happy to talk to her and to share the tradition that how to do the craft art paper with her. And then they became friends and she made even more friends. All right, so let's see that when we talk about the graph, we talk about the theme. So if we say the clue, we can say the first clue that Lissy said because her friends were gone, the one she met him, and then she meets a friend who wants to make paper animals and learn. Then Lizzie makes lots of friends, and then the theme was sharing traditions can help you make new friends, make other people interested to learn what you know or what you have, and then you could make new friends, as we have in this story. All right, first graders, that was it for today. Thank you.